Hi y'all. Okay, we're in module 2.1. We're going to learn how to add polynomial expressions. We've already done this, believe it or not, in module 1, but we're going to refresh our skills. So, here is a polynomial expression. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 terms, hence the word polynomial. The directions say to simplify, which means to do whatever we see. I see the operations of addition and subtraction. So addition and subtraction means I want to put together, but I know I can only put together terms that are alike. So the first thing I need to find are terms that are alike. If I look, I see a term that has a 2a in it. Do I have any other terms with a 2a? Sure I do. I have a term right here with an a. It's not a 2a, it's a positive 1a. We understand the coefficient there is 1. These are alike because they're both a's. They both stand for the same thought, apples. So 2 apples plus 1 apple would be 3 apples. After a in order would come b's. So if we look here, do I have any terms with b's? I sure do. I have a positive 3b and I have a negative 2b. So those are like terms. The 3 is positive, the 2 is negative, which means I'm not really adding, I'm subtracting. So from first grade, what is 3 minus 2? That's right, 3 minus 2 is 1. So 3 bananas minus 2 banana would be 1 banana. How do we decide what sign this gets? We look at the sign of the larger number. The larger number is 3, it's positive, so this term is positive. Okay, after the a's and b's, the next would come the c's. So let's see. I have a negative c, it's understood the coefficient is negative 1. I have a negative c, it's understood the coefficient is negative 1. This coefficient is negative, this coefficient is negative. If they're both negative, they're the same. That means we add a negative 1 and a negative 1. I lost a cupcake, you lost a cupcake. We lost 2 cupcakes. So negative 1c and another negative 1c would make a negative 2c. Now, if you look here at this expression, there's still something that's not needed. In algebra, we never write the coefficient of 1. It's understood to be there, but we don't write it. So to write this polynomial expression correctly, we would write 3 apples plus banana minus 2 cupcakes. There is no descending order here because we're dealing with 3 different variables. So we're not worried about the exponents. Okay, these are not all x's or all y's or all a's or all b's. So the rule of thumb in algebra is if we're not dealing with the same variable like x's or y's or a's, then we write our terms in alphabetical order. Apples, then bananas, then cupcakes. Okay, let's look at one more polynomial expression. 3xy minus 7 plus 2yx minus 1. Okay, we want to add. Now, add means to bring together terms that are alike. Well, we obviously understand here the first thing that's alike are the constants, the numbers. Negative 7 and negative 1 are alike. And because they're both negative, the signs are the same, we would add them and we would get a negative 8. And when we write a constant, it always goes at the end. The problem here is we're going to see 3xy and 2yx and think those are different terms. And I get that. The x is before the y here and the y is before the x here, so I get what you're thinking. They're different. But you have to go back to what you learned about arithmetic. X and y side by side are connected by multiplication. Y and x are side by side. They're connected by multiplication. So go back to 3rd grade. You tell me, if I'm in 3rd grade and I write 2 times 3, and you write 3 times 2, does it really matter what order we write the numbers in multiplication? No, because we know the product's always going to be 6. So you have to learn in algebra. Yes, this is x times y. Yes, this is y times x. Because these variables are connected by multiplication, they can be rewritten. And the correct way to write them are in alphabetical order. So we don't write yx in math, we really write xy. So this is a trick. I'll come out and say it, it's a trick. They're going to write yx, and they're going to make you think that this term is different than this term. You have got to know, oh, this is connected by multiplication. Yx means the same thing as xy. I can rewrite that as xy. If I rewrite it, now they're alike. 3xy plus 2xy would make 5xy. And there is, we did addition, we collected our like terms. Great. I'll see you in the next video. We'll do some more addition.